Alright guys, hey, in this video today we are going to be going over how we powder coat chrome parts. So here we've got just a front bumper bar for I think it's actually off an SUV, but I can't remember what. So there were a couple brackets that mount to the vehicle that we're blasting right now in the sandblaster. And then, yeah, so we got to get these plastic caps off still, and then what I'll do is I'll actually put some of our T-Rex tape over this hole just to try and prevent sand from getting down in the tube. And then when we get into the sandblaster, what we're going to do is we're going to turn our air pressure down. We don't want it too strong. We just want to put an etch into the chrome. We do not want to remove the chrome because we don't want it to start peeling later. So I'm going to get those caps off here, and we're going to get it kind of cleaned up a little bit, get the grease and wax off of it so it doesn't contaminate our sand, and then we're going to get it into the blast cabinet. Alright guys, so here's what the bumper bar looks like out of the sandblaster. You want to, like I said, keep a good distance with the blaster so that you don't go through the chrome. If you go through the chrome, you're going to start hitting the copper and the nickel, and then you could have peeling problems. So if it's in good shape, we just try to put an etch in it. You'll see there are still some little shiny areas here that will actually come back with a Scotch-Brite pad right now and scuff them up a little bit more. When you're in there, it's just the angles and stuff that kind of keep you from getting that. And you could spend hours and hours and hours trying to hit all these little spots that you missed. But for the purpose of what we're doing here, we just want to get a good etch into it so that the powder has something to bite onto. So here's our parts all mounted, all racked up here, ready to go. We've got a couple brackets, the bigger brackets right there, and then 2 little brackets, and then obviously the main bumper. So we've scuffed it all down. We're gonna blow it off one more time, get it in the oven just to cook off any gases or anything, and then we'll pull it out to coat. Now on this one, we do have a couple spots where there's some attachment Zerk fittings, so we're gonna go ahead and plug those before we powder coat to keep the threads clean, so that the customer doesn't have to tap them back out. So let's get this thing in the oven and then pick up when we're powder coating. All right, we've got all our parts here out of the oven after gassing them out, which I'm glad I did, because there's a lot of oil apparently in this bar here for the brush guard. So we're gonna go ahead and do our first coat. We're gonna do a gloss black on everything. And then the owner wanted a clear coat on top of that just to give it a little extra protection from rocks and sand and everything you find on the road. So we're gonna go ahead and put the first coat down. I'm gonna get these plugged, and then we'll do a partial cure, pull it back out and get the clear coat put on it. Alright, so you can see we've got everything in gloss black. Everything came out really nice. So now we're going to plug the holes again. I always pull the plugs, if you remember from other videos, before we put it in. It just kind of helps that powder smooth out a little bit instead of creating a ridge where the plug is. Sometimes that powder will sit there and make a little sharp edge. So I like to take it out so that's flat. We're going to plug them, like I said, and then get them into clear coat and get them back in the oven for a full cure. Alright, so here is the finished product for the brush guard that we just did. This is a gloss black with a gloss clear coat on the top just to kind of give it a little extra protection from rock debris and whatnot. So these things turned out perfect. I mean, there is a mirror finish on them, so pretty good. You can coat chrome. We don't always love to do it, but you can do it. If you got any questions, comments, anything, leave them below. As always, if you got anything out of this video or enjoyed it or anything, just give us a big old thumbs up and make sure to subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.